Hey guys, this is Paige with another In My Mailbox. Now, I just want to apologize in advance because this is going to be an extremely long video because I went to a bunch of places and bought a bunch of different books for Christmas, and it's crazy how many books I have piled around me right now. And also, I'm doing this video on my new iPad, so if I'm not looking at the camera, I'm sorry, I'm trying, but it's new. So first of all, I want to say what I got in the mail. Yesterday I got in the mail a nice Christmas basket that was supposed to come before Christmas, but it came a few days after. I got a nice basket from Darian Wilk, the author of Love Unfinished. You see that? I was excited to get this book because I got an ebook copy of it like a month ago, and I wasn't sure if I was going to read it, but now that I have the paperback copy, I think I'm going to read it. And a bunch of other stuff came along with that, like some hot chocolate, a blanket, and these, which I've already finished, even though I got them yesterday. So, the next thing I got in the mail was Losing Faith by Denise Jayden. And I won this. I can't remember who I won it from, but I don't remember if I won it from the author or, like, I don't know, but it's sent from the author and it's personalized, which is cool. And I got a bunch of swag with it. I got this, this is the book, and then this is her next book that's coming out in 2012. And then I got some bookmarks with it. I have a bookmark for her book, which is signed. Sorry that everything's backwards, it's crazy. And then I got this bookmark. And I got this one. I got quite a few. And I got this last one. Pretty big one, actually. It's huge. So, that's everything I got in the mail this week. And the rest of everything I bought. Now, I was going to try to do... Oh, actually, I lied. I got a few books from the Christmas basket that I forgot to show. I got The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I've heard quite a few things about this. I've heard, like, good and I've heard bad. So, and I've been excited to read it, so hopefully I'll get to that soon. And then a few books that I'm not sure if I'm going to read, because I don't know if I'm into these kind of books, but I got Peony in Love by Lisa C. and Blessings by Anna Quedenlin. And The School of Essential Ingredients by Erica Bauermeister. Now that's everything I got in the mail. So the rest is stuff I bought. I'm going to try to do the stuff that I got from the used bookstore first, but I might mess up, so if I don't show all of them, then I'm sorry. But the first thing I got was the first book in the Chronicles of Vladimir Todd series. My younger brother, who's like 13, read this series a while ago, and he absolutely loved it. And I mean, it's kind of a short, like, middle grade series, but I mean, I wanted to read it for a while, and it sounds good, so I picked up the first copy at the used bookstore. And then I never heard of this book before, but I like the cover, and I read the inside, and it sounded very good. Tantalize by Cynthia Smith. I love the cover. And then, by accident, I got Uglies by Scott Westerfield. Now, I'm not saying accident because I hate the book. I actually love the book, but I thought this was a bind-up. I thought this was everything, but I should have noticed that only Uglies was highlighted. And I've already read Uglies, so I guess this is cool to have a copy because my other copy got ruined, so I guess it's good that I got it. And then I just finished reading Thirst #1 by Christopher Pike, so I decided I wanted to read more of him, so I came across this huge book. It's called Remember Me, and it's also a bind-up by Christopher Pike. And it includes Remember Me, The Return, and The Last Story. So, yeah, that's good. I actually went to the used bookstore trying to find the second one in the Thirst series, but I couldn't, so I just picked up this one. And last but not least from the used bookstore, I was excited to find it because it's a nice, beautiful hardcover copy for only $5.99. I got Clockwork Angel, even though I haven't finished, like, The City of Bones, that series. I forget what it's called, but I haven't finished that yet. So I picked this up anyway, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to find this for $5.99 anywhere else in hardcover, so I picked it up as soon as I saw it. So that's everything I got from the used bookstore. Everything else is from Barnes & Noble. I went twice in the last week. First time I bought like 8 books, and the second time I bought like 3, I think. I don't know. But the first thing I got was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I've heard this book, like, I've heard things about it a bunch of times, and I finally picked it up because I thought it's going to be good, so I can't wait to read that. And I finally got my first John Green book, which is Looking for Alaska. So I can't wait to read that either, because I haven't read any of John Green, and everybody's telling me, oh my god, you have to read him, it's crazy, but, so I finally got that. And I also got another book by him, and David Levithan, Will Grayson. And I've seen this book in a bunch of places, so when I saw it because it was like a 2 for $3 deal, so when I saw it, I picked it up. So, next I got If I Stay by Gail Forman. This was, I think, part of the 2 for $3 deal, too, so I just picked that one up. And then I got Firelight by Sophie Jordan. I've heard this series around a lot, and I seen Vanish around a lot, and I really wanted to read Vanish, but I know I have to read Firelight first, so I picked up Firelight. It's a smaller book than I thought it was. I thought it was a lot bigger, but I think Vanish is huge. I don't know, maybe not. And then a while ago I got an Arc of Hades, so I had to pick up Halo by Alexandra Audinetto, because I hadn't read Halo, and I have to read Halo before I read Hades, and I absolutely love this cover. It's so pretty. I can't wait to read this. And then a while back, I read Elixir by Hilary Duff, and a lot of people were like, oh, it's by a singer, and she's an actress, and I don't know if she can be a good author, but she was actually a really great author. I loved Elixir, so I picked up Devoted. It's a really, really great story. If you haven't read Elixir, you probably should, because it's amazing. It's a great young adult series. And then I picked up, of course, I had to pick up Destined by PC and Kristen Cass, because I absolutely love this series. It's my favorite series for vampires, and everybody, all my friends have tried to get into it, but they just couldn't, and I got into it right away. I absolutely love it. I have every book, and I even have the little novella, or whatever you call it. Yeah. And then I got The Lost Saint by Brie Despain. I read The Dark Divine a while ago, and I just haven't gotten the chance to pick up The Lost Saint, and I just won an arc of The Savage Grace, so I figured I'd pick up The Lost Saint so I could read them back to back. And then I got Nightshade by Andrea Kramer. This is also part of the 2 for $3 deal, because this is the one I picked up the second day, because I went and I actually thought this was like the third in the series, so I didn't pick it up, and then I did research the night, and I was like, oh my god, I could have got it because it was the first in the series, so the next day when I went, I got it. And I just won the Death Cures, and I haven't read the first 2 in the series, so I decided I should probably pick up The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I've been wanting to read this book for so long, and finally I was able to pick it up. So I only have 2 books left. I got City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I actually had in my hand the hardcover copy of this before, and then finally I actually was snooping around and I found the paperback, which is good because the hard copy was expensive. And last but not least, I have Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. I just finished Sarah Dessen's Lock and Key, and I loved it, so I wanted to read more of hers. So I found this, and I picked it up because it was 2 for $3. I think this is the one I got for free. So yeah, I can't wait to read that one. And that was everything. That's everything I got this whole Christmas week, and it's only Wednesday, so I'm probably going to get a couple more things. I mean, it's only Thursday, so I'm probably going to get a couple more things. So anyway, that's everything. I hope you enjoy mine. Leave links to yours below. Have a Happy New Year.